Eivor, over here. Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by...
I have. This Valkyrie right here. Bridget. My own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with Maisy Greeley.
Good to meet... How did you find a woman in these back...
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mama Dad carried Evan Gillid and Anun. Conun helped druise me.
Bridget Man Power, the last high priestess and elderman. They since...
I should like to meet this elderman.
A union forged in love. Come, we go...
Dim Jolch.
Right, no daylight to waste then.
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these kabroots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
There is the elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is...
Yeah, then let's introduce... Hans as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnis does.
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind.
Ah, more pagans crowding up.
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If...
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated god-right kings for puppet...
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You'll...
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arson. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a...
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan. But your lush landscape will be hot to...
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a...
If you will excuse me, I have matters to...
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path.
Kunon, I do not need a...
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the...
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you.
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Ca...
My lady love calls, Eivor.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch, I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pict.
Sour. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic. Spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill.
But the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Kunan for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing.
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor,
Should I watch, or turn?
Oh, Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest...
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect...
And yet you insist on doing so.
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from? Tell the swine! That was close.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Glau.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those...
Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures?
Escorted Teftir to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful.
Odd, but Pathna, you...
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatchcock Teftir.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to...
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than I need a drink.
Try the cider. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress us,
Freely given.
then we turn you into a beastie and have you
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the married... Become the Marilubed, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering. But even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame.
Gunner, if no one... Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louid. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer. That's sour night and the moon is high. Mary Lou...
The air is chilling and ghosts are spilling all across the misty moor.
Oh, ghosts and beasties. Here, spirit, take your reward.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle skull.
I am not going to sing, Gunner. Then, through the mist of the night, they saw a woman at the crossroads, dressed all in white, as you were. Goody!
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
I have come to rhyme with you. Never knowing who is knocking.
Oh,
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes. Survey the area soon. Gunnar! Oh, damn deserter.
I said, cloth ears, take your false gods and...
You are either fearless or stupid, boy. To speak to someone...
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged...
I'll pick out your eyes and fit...
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood... You seem to want your nose broken.
Christ, I'm tall.
Eat this!
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun. Four spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
Bíonn Valis McCallum!
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters worth of...
To Lucas. Modron's a compass to patch this land.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tefter...
With Dean of Fall. Regardless of...
That man called you.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. But I offer my healing services on both. Gwenny, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic.
And the worms? Are we...
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off.
Fire, give me strength. I'm glad you all finding my...
Mudra, you do not have to save his leg.
That limb will be fine. But no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day.
No! Go! Eivor! There you are.
Templar,
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drink.
give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord,
Not every...
to Holy Heart. Of all the element I've met, you...
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will
Death.
horror of barbaric practice.
A toast then. To element Kunan. Joyous and generous.
My friends, you are kind to me.
Where is this? Water. I like...
You had the woman. Give us...
This will work faster than any tonic.
It tastes awful. I won't speak.
Colossal horses.
Soft words.
Only fiercer than fire among your friends. I can be very nice. Templar, Gunnar and Richard's marriage. Our plans.
Oh, yes.
My first ally is Elderman.
Yeah! Greatest of the great! People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship?
This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow, like pig. Flaming pig. Chases you home at night.
Silly words to say, silly children.
You see magic. That's the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Proves I have belief. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great worlds of color and light.
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tefter! 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 Where are you? Hell's breath. What happened last night? The effects of that draft still cling. Tefter! Are you here?
There she is!
What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same!
Gunnan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain.
Get the murderer!
hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low. Blood could be Tefter's if he was the heavy thing being dragged. This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Tefter's bodyguard, killed by knife. Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here. Gwillem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for him, except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Mordrin will know the contents.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It is a...
No, it's not. I awoke in Tefter's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I...
Blood but no body? We must see what has happened to...
Do you recognize the contents of...
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid...
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you...
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse River... Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Roll.
That must be the home of the druid. Fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Oh, Spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with drops. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await.
Lewin said, but the Wickermen must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.